Hi, welcome to GDC. We're live here in the Azure booth. My name is David Holladay. I work on Azure Gaming, and today I have with me Mr. Kevin Gammill. Kevin, do you mind introducing yourself and what you do?
Not at all. Thanks, David. My name is Kevin Gammill. I am the general manager of what we call the Xbox Gaming Cloud team. So prior to that, I drove the end-to-end software development of the Xbox One X program, or Scorpio program.
Oh, nice. So you come from the Xbox heritage yourself. So did you just ship the Scorpio version?
Yeah,
nice.
in November. Yeah,
right.
It was great.
So you've transitioned from the console over to, what did you call it? Cloud?
Xbox Gaming Cloud.
Xbox Gaming Cloud Group. Okay, is that a new organization?
It is a new organization. As we thought about kind of growing our business, as Phil got promoted to Executive Vice President for Microsoft directly under Satya, we had to kind of rethink our business. And by no means are we getting out of the business of console and PC.
Right.
But as you think about the kind of 7.2 approximate billion people we have in the world today, we think by 2020, 2 billion of those will be playing or watching games. And we really want to be able to touch every one of those. And there's a number of ways we can touch them. One's with our first party titles.
Yep.
Minecraft, for example, touches over 100 million people a month, which is great. Another one is with our devices. So Xbox continues to be important.
Right.
But we think one of our big areas of potential growth there is the gaming cloud and what we do there. And essentially that is touching our end users through enabling our developers to achieve more.
Yeah. And so when you think about the cloud, so you come from the Xbox world, is the cloud for just Xbox, or is it for a bunch of devices, or how do you view that?
Absolutely not. The one thing I love about the cloud is, again, it's trying to grow our business. It's a very, what I'll call, device-agnostic approach.
Okay.
So to enable our developers to achieve more, we need to let them basically touch every possible device.
Yeah.
So from a cloud perspective, we're going to support every device out there that's capable of playing games. Whether it's PS4, Xbox, iOS, Android, PC, Windows Store, Steam Store, doesn't matter. We really want to be kind of an agnostic approach with that.
So Nintendo Switch would be one, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so that's great. So it's not just an Xbox. How does it feel coming from the Xbox and being part of that and then transitioning to the cloud like that for you personally?
One of my jobs previously on Xbox was really the developer ecosystem, and so I really take a lot of pride and enjoyment out of enabling developers to essentially create, show their creativity in their games and enabling them to be successful. I really think is our job as developer support to enable developers to be successful in realizing their dreams, whatever they are.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. So it sounds like Microsoft's gaming heritage goes way back.
Yes, it does go way back.
And you've been part of from way back in the beginning too, right?
Not as far back as I'm about to go, but yes.
Yeah, okay.
Most people don't know this. The first game Microsoft actually shipped was in 1981, a game called Microsoft Adventure. I personally never played that game. A game that came out in 1982, which I did play, was Olympic Decathlon, which was quite fun. But if you think about our gaming heritage from a first-party studios and a second-party studios perspective, there's lots of games, from solitaire, God knows how much money people have wasted playing solitaire at work with Windows 3.0, to Flight Sim, to the games we have today with Minecraft, Halo, Gears of War, Sea of Thieves, which launched this week. Fantastic game. If those of you guys haven't played it yet, please do.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves. That's getting a lot of good buzz, too.
Yeah, it's been great.
Right. And all those games you mentioned, do those run on Azure at all? Or?
All our multiplayer first-party titles actually do run on Azure.
Wow. Okay.
So as it can be, Halo coming out of 343. The Coalition with Gears of War, Forza Turn 10. Sea of Thieves also runs on Azure.
Sea of Thieves too. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are
and there's a number of
games.
third-party ones as well.
Okay. Yeah, like
Rainbow Six Siege is probably the best example. Super successful title. I think they've been out over 2 years now, and their user base continues to grow. It's actually fantastic to see.
Yeah, and that's an interesting concept because the cloud, they have updated their game continuously over the years, right?
Yes.
Just kind of released it as a service model, and is the cloud enabling that, or what's happening that enables that?
Absolutely, cloud's enabling that. Back when I was younger and I would buy games, it was a very linear process. I would literally go to CompUSA, walk the aisle, look at the back of the box, grabbed it and buy it, and that would kind of be the end of the relationship with the developer and the publisher. Today, with live ops and internet connectivity, that relationship never has to die. And what's great is what first started in kind of the free-to-play mobile-based games are also now finding their way into the AAA space as well.
Yeah, gotcha, okay.
But it's really a different approach to our customers, where you rarely, from a game developer and a game publisher perspective, never lose touch of those customers. And it allows them to listen to them iterate quickly and make their game better.
Yeah, got you. I think I saw an article, it was like Grand Theft Auto and even Rainbow Six Siege is making more money like 2 or 3 years later than they did when they came out. And that cloud behind that is powering a lot of that.
Yes, exactly.
So I want to go back to one of the things that you just mentioned there. You're talking about live ops, right? So what is live ops? I know everybody hears it, but for the audience, what exactly is live ops?
Well, for those of you who are at the show, we have a complete book on the PlayFab Definitive Live Ops. But it's a way for both the business kind of wing or the publishing wing as well as the development wing of a particular title to listen very carefully to their customers and then iterate on the best way to monetize, acquire, retain, and target new customers.
Okay, so it's so I can target. How do I target? Like, what does this whole process look like? What is it actually doing to a game when you have live ops?
No, it's a great example. So I'll use retention for example.
Yep.
If you have someone who you've been playing your game for the last couple weeks on a daily basis, and then all of a sudden through some artificial intelligence or some telemetry you discover that they've dropped off over the last couple days.
Right.
You can send them a push notification asking them to come back, and if they come back, give them some coins or whatever whatever you want to incentivize them to come back to your game.
Gotcha.
So that's an example of kind of reacquiring a lost customer, and that's an aspect of live ops.
So you're really doing specific targeting of people and like modifying what they see and do inside the game even, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, wow, that's a pretty powerful concept. So do you have a tool set for that?
Yes, we recently acquired this company called PlayFab. It's available today. They're at the show floor actually in 2 places, one at the booth here, which is our kind of one Microsoft booth, and they have a PlayFab specific booth in the South Hall people can see as well.
Yeah, okay. So PlayFab are like, they have all live ops tools and they have this handbook. I saw something about an offer you guys have, right?
Yes.
So what is that all about here?
Essentially you get a $99 a month kind of indie subscription offer with PlayFab, plus App Center, plus Azure, a $2,500 over a year deal for free. If you sign up with us at
aka.ms.gdc/GDC offer. Yeah, I think I saw it on the sign over there.
Yes, thank you.
aka.ms/GDC offer. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I go there and I can sign up for that.
Yep.
That's great. That sounds like a lot of money's worth of stuff to build. Is it targeted? What's that targeted at specifically?
Basically, any interested developer that wants to experiment with either App Center, Azure, or PlayFab, they can pick it up and they can start playing with it. And
App Center is more around the mobile side of the world, right?
Right. Yeah. Think of App Center as a number of iOS and Android devices in the cloud that kind of cross a broad spectrum that enables developers to essentially, instead of owning those devices themselves to do testing, do all that testing in the cloud.
Oh, wow.
So it really enables them quite a bit, and not having to basically constantly upgrade to the latest version of the phone, be it iOS or Android.
Yeah, that's super powerful, man, because running a game across devices or testing it is really hard to do.
Right.
So you got all these devices in the cloud, you can just go up, and that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
Yeah, okay. So if I visit the PlayFab booth, they'll show me this, and I can get this live ops handbook, and I can get this offer.
And you can get a demo. They have a really good demo that shows how you can use user segmentation to better acquire and target your users. So this is a great place to stop by the booth.
Nice. And we're sitting in the Azure booth right now. There's a whole bunch of things happening here. Tell me some of the other stuff that's like going on here at GDC.
So there's an Xbox Live section as well. I can't see really well back here. There's a theater for different presentations, which is great. The Mixer folks are here, which we're on Mixer right now, which is fantastic. So it's kind of a great one Microsoft Azure booth, which I really like.
So if you're a developer, you come here, you're going to go across our Microsoft tool sets and Mixer and learn a whole bunch of stuff about PlayFab, the whole ball of wax, right?
Exactly. And if you're interested in playing some Xbox games, short trip up the stairs, we have our lobby bar.
Right.
So you can get a drink and you can play some of your favorite Xbox games as well.
Gotcha. Okay. That sounds good. Another question for you then. So how do we think about what's next? Like what's coming in the future? Like how do you view that in the cloud space?
That's great. As we kind of looked at growing the business, as I talked about earlier, we thought, if you think of the assets Microsoft can bring to bear, then I'll just start with in the gaming space. We have Havoc, we have Simply Gone, we have a number of what I'll call gaming-specific initiatives.
So for the audience, what is the Havoc?
Havoc is a physics engine that a lot of games leverage, and Simply Gone is kind of a smart way to take a really complex 3D model and target certain platforms and have that automatically spit out a kind of resolution appropriate 3D model.
Oh, gotcha. So I make one model and
right,
render
one
it
super high resolution model that's future proof.
Yeah. Yes. Render it for the PC, for a tablet, for scale. Okay.
Right.
That's
exactly.
Right. Okay.
And we have other kind of gaming specific ones. So as we looked at our assets, including Xbox Live and what can help us broaden, one of the other things we looked at was acquisition. So we looked at PlayFab as well. So really, from a future perspective, we're looking kind of building out really a great set of end-to-end developer, device-agnostic set of gaming services, all built on top of Azure.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so Azure's the future platform. Yeah, because I see a big Azure sign here. It's really good. It's really good.
It's great.
Azure's here, GDC. So you're building or thinking of building services. So Microsoft's committed to the gaming space.
Yeah, huge commitment. I think you first saw that with Phil's promotion to executive vice president. My team, I'm not going to go into numbers on how much we expect to grow, but we're going to grow quite a bit. And the fact that we acquired our folks at PlayFab is another kind of motion that kind of signals how important we think this business is.
And your team has also been running, Xbox Live services for a while too. Is that going to play into all of this somehow?
Absolutely. Xbox Live's been around since 2002.
Yep.
And both from a kind of reliability perspective as well as a compliance perspective, which is a really important aspect to our game developers.
Gotcha, yeah,
It's important we're compliant worldwide. And so that's a muscle we've built over the last 15, 16 years on Xbox Live that we can apply more broadly to every game developer across a multiple set of platforms and not just Xbox and PC.
Right, good. Sounds like a lot of good things for Microsoft to come. So if I'm a developer today, like in my company, how do I get started? What do I do?
That's great. I would go to www.playfab.com.
Yep.
You can download the SDK and you can start to play with it today.
Oh, good. Okay.
Basically, our pricing model with that is MAU-based, and the first 1,000 MAU is actually free.
Okay.
So not only can you start playing with it, you can actually start development on your game without it costing you any money at all.
Great. Okay. Very clear call to action. PlayFab. Playfab.com. Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Any other things to add to the audience out here about cloud gaming futures? Any other insights you have?
No, I'm just super excited for the future. I think we have nowhere to go but up, and welcome to GDC.
Very good. Thank you, Kevin, very much for tuning in today. And thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, David.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy GDC.
Okay, thanks.